This is the Frontier News Network for Stardate 4456.5. I'm Soriel, and he's still missing. Tonight, trade convoys return, but at what cost? Gamma Tau distortions worsen. Argos 4 has gone dark. And somewhere in all this chaos, Sergio Valdes may still be alive. An anonymized comm burst hit our inbox at 0200 local. Origin unknown. Inside, fragments of a ghost ship manifest.
Cargo redirected.
Non-standard payload. Biological
Priority tag. Manifest scrum.
priority payload.
1 bio.
It lists a single biological payload, non-standard, classified, no sender, no recipient. This fragment seems to have been sent over a week ago. It included a partial log, corrupted. We sent it out for analysis. A tech we spoke to, off record, claims the jump logs were distorted. Crew reported lost hours. One pilot didn't remember leaving port. We believe this ship may have carried Sergio, and we're working with a pair of rogue nav analysts to reconstruct its jump path. If the Federation won't tell us where he went, we'll chart the void ourselves. The Federation trade convoy has returned to Nexus Station, out of sequence and weeks ahead of the usual quarterly run. They turned tail and ran amid the protests on Nexus Station several weeks ago, abandoning cargo, supply lines, and people. Now they're back, not to make peace, but to collect what they say they're owed. But this time, they didn't come alone. The convoy is flanked by Federation gunships, ostensibly for protection. But protection from what? Starved dockworkers? Or is it just intimidation wrapped in polished hulls? Sources confirm the Federation demanded emergency renegotiations, forcing already struggling LMC companies to accept deeper price cuts on raw materials. In some sectors, contract values dropped another 25% overnight. They're calling it stabilization. What it really is? Economic extortion under the shadow of a gunship. The ripple effect is brutal. Wages slashed. Safety protocols suspended. Shipment quotas doubled. Frontier laborers are being ground down to feed Federation demand. And there's no relief coming. Even Federation-friendly companies are beginning to grumble. Thermex Core Solutions, one of the LMC's largest tristanium processors, has issued a veiled threat to boycott the next trade event unless terms are rebalanced. I remember what Sergio said not long before he disappeared. He looked me straight in the eye and said,
"The Federation doesn't need to fire shots when it can just break your spine with market terms."
This isn't trade, it's conquest, waged with contracts and enforced with silence. Thermex Core Solutions isn't a rebel outfit. They're one of the most Federation-friendly resource processors in the entire LMC, specialists in tristanium refinement for jump cores. But we've obtained a leaked internal memo. Quote, unless freight terms are revised and orbital tariffs lifted, Thermex will reevaluate its presence in the Nexus trade corridor. Now, maybe it's a bluff, maybe it's just pressure in a negotiation. But if Thermex actually pulls out, that's not just missed profits. That's a supply chain chokehold on tristanium, an alloy essential for FTL engine casing, and more importantly, for stable Stargate rings. And while the Federation refuses to provide a single public Stargate to the LMC, they've been quietly expanding new Stargate infrastructure deeper into the Milky Way, connecting their core worlds, preparing for something. If Thermex cuts them off, it won't just hurt LMC freight traffic. It could jam the Federation's own expansion, starve their frontier ambitions at the throat. That's not just corporate disobedience. That's the quiet threat of a kingdom losing its crown medal. Ready for your second chance at paradise? New Avalon Settlement, now 40% off remaining land parcels. Enjoy crisp air, towering pine forests, and naturally formed babbling brooks. Perfect for your off-grid dream cabin or boutique Cytherian vineyard. And don't worry, settlers are already en route. Comfortable and luxurious transports are departing Nexus Station's newly renovated corporate traveler lounge every week. They among the first. No one has landed yet, so you can claim your space, your view, your freedom, untouched by prior boots or bureaucrats. Act now and receive a complimentary wildlife barrier system, early access farm drone bundle, and 2 months of Terraform grade seed kits. But wait, there's more. Call within the next 48 hours and you'll get a family reboot pack. Emergency housing pods, radiation sheltering blankets, and a portable lung detoxifier. All free with parcel purchase. Oasis Realty is not responsible for flash forest combustions, subterranean instability, or misidentified wildlife class aggression. Atmospheric quality not guaranteed. Stream flow may be seasonal, brackish, or entirely simulated. Pathogen suppression foam included only in lots marked Zone C through E. Resettlement support personnel may be delayed due to orbital prioritization. Communication blackouts expected during solar drift. No refunds after deposit. Argos 4 is dark. No outbound signals, no trade, no chatter. Federation forces deny interference, but an escaped evacuee we reached via freighter relay says otherwise. This woman, we'll call her Mary, recounts what she saw.
Scorpions blocked all outgoing calls, Federation-style military drones scanning faces. Anyone trying to leave without a cargo badge got grabbed. We saw detention zones, we saw people shot, and even a few Federation uniforms.
Mary says her son forced her onto one of the last ships to break orbit. He stayed behind to fight the Scorpions. She hasn't heard from him since. We've now confirmed that several Black Star Legion ships broke through the orbital haze and escaped. Where they went, no one knows. Those left behind, not so lucky. The Iron Fang Syndicate, with Scorpion mercenary backing, has decimated every known Black Star outpost on the surface. Survivors say the unlucky were enslaved, corralled into work camps, or simply executed. Iron Fang now holds orbit. Nothing goes in, nothing comes out. This isn't a blackout, it's a siege. The Federation wants to call that peacekeeping. We call it occupation. Ambassador Tarsus has this to say.
The recent stabilization on Argos 4 is a promising step. We anticipate full restoration of Titanite crystal exports and xenofloras within the month. Peace is returning to the frontier.
Glad to know the bullets are finally clearing the shipping lanes. Maybe next quarter we'll export some human rights. 3 ships attempted passage near the Orion Expanse this week. All 3 rerouted. Not by system failure, but by force. The captain of the Trinity 3 reported that it felt like the stars bent. Like they were shoved. Like space itself didn't want them there. Crew report memory lapses, missing hours, corrupted log entries. One captain forgot launching. Another forgot docking. If something is protecting that region, what are they protecting? And who are they? We're chasing ghosts, but someone's still guiding the hands that erase them. Trade routes shift, records vanish, and Sergio Valdes still hasn't come home. Be assured we will follow this development. For Frontier News Network, I'm... Stand by. What? Is this real? Are you sure? FNN received this encoded message a few minutes ago via our secure portal. It has just been decoded. One of our trusted contacts claims Sergio is alive and well. According to the source, he was extracted from Federation custody by old allies from his life before FNN. He's said to be receiving medical attention at an undisclosed location. We don't know how long he'll need to recover or what he might remember. Thank the stars. What a relief. Sergio, if you are watching, get well soon, my friend. We are anxious to have you back. For Frontier News Network, I'm Eve Soriel. Stay safe, stay strong, and stay vigilant. I was starting to lose hope, but he's okay.
Voices are AI generated.